Yes, I'm just saying you're wrong. I said there were no wrong answers. I am Bill. Oh my God.
I turned everyone into Bill. Hey there, hi there, ho there, and welcome to yet another episode of the Better Merch, Better Marketing podcast. I am one of your hosts, Kirby Hasseman, and yes, I'm doing fantastic. But joining me, as always, is our branding bestie, Jade Kreider. Jade, how are you?
I am wonderful. It's been a good day, so can't complain too much.
Yeah, absolutely. So normally I have the AirPods in my ears, and we just spent 10 minutes and they weren't working. And so I've changed back to these Bose wired. Sounds way better. But so anyway, so I'm excited about that.
Whatever works.
Yeah. If you are new around here, this is the Better Merch, Better Marketing podcast, and it is brought to you by Hasseman Marketing. Hasseman Marketing, our goal is to elevate your merch and elevate your marketing and hopefully have some joy, right? Have some fun. And so you can check out, check out more about us at HassemanMarketing.com. We've got tools if you're in marketing, tools if you are in HR, and of course, we've got all kinds of content on there as well. So let's dive in. I think we're going to have a fun one today, Jade. Mm-hmm. Let's talk topics.
Okay. So if you don't know, this is crucial to two of the topics. We record this podcast on Wednesdays. It drops on Fridays, but we do record on Wednesday. So as of today, Wednesday, September 3rd, Dancing with the Stars released the cast of their partners. So who's partnering with who? Yeah, I know you don't care.
Hang on, can I get notes?
Oh, no, I'm not telling you any of that because I don't remember. What's important is that some people loved some of the pairs, right? Like some of the pairs, everybody was like, oh, it's going to be so good. Some of the pairs, people were like, oh, Riley's not with Robert. What the heck? So I was one of those people that only cared about that specific partnership. But okay. I thought we could try and find a way to tie it back in because, frankly, I have been watching it like the updates all day long. So cool. We're going to tie it back. So we're going to talk about the perfect pairs in merch. So I'm going to give you some, and you can tell me whether you think it's the perfect pair or whether you think there's a better match for it, okay? Like a better use for it. That's kind of what we're going to do.
I must admit, I'm way more excited about this than talking about Dancing with the Stars. So that's great.
Exactly. I swear it was like a full circle moment. You had to just bring it on back. Okay, so... And I have opinions about all these too, just so we're clear. Good. And I've already thought about it. I've had time to think.
How many do we have?
We have 5. So some of them are quick and some of them won't be because some of them are obvious yeses. Okay. Logoed pens and trade shows.
And is this the perfect pair or
do you want me to go first? How about that?
Yeah, you give me this.
So for the first one at least. So logoed pens and trade shows, I say are not the perfect match because I feel like everybody has logoed pens, and it's a good thing to have. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't have it for your company because, duh. However, I think the things that you hand out at your booth say a lot about your company and a lot about your brand, and it can be a big thing to give a lasting first impression, and I think a pen is a lame way to do it. So I think there's better pairs.
All right. Okay. Okay, I'm probably going to mess this up because I do this every time with your.
It's fine.
This is what Bill Petrie does not miss about doing stuff like this because I'm just
ruin it every time.
No, well, if you are just handing out a pen for the sake of handing out something with your logo on it, I agree with you. You can do better. That being said, if you have some sort of technology like an iPad that you're selling and you want to have a pen with a stylus, it's all about the intentionality where you could tie something to the brand and to the product. Then I think it could be the perfect match. But if it's just a pen and you sell tractor tires, I get your point. Unless the pen, you can put the pen into the tractor tire to judge the depth of the tread, and then you know it's a good tire.
Are you done? Okay. Well, ironically, I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt and be like, well, it's good. You can, not agree with me every time. It's great. Okay, you suck. Next. Remote employee, custom drinkware.
Oh, okay. I think that's the perfect pair.
Oh, I disagree.
Oh, man. I think that if you do really good custom drinkware, and you know your your team, right? Like, so
Mm-hmm.
if you say it's a remote work, but do they have to travel on a regular basis, and you put together something that's a really cool tumbler? Or if you're like me, if I'm actually working from home and I want to drink coffee, I want to drink it out of a ceramic mug. And so if it's a ceramic mug that is personalized with my name on it, I'm all about it.
So here's the issue with your answers so far is that if you say everyone is a perfect pair, we're going to have issues. This is not a perfect pair because if somebody's a remote employee, yes, I'm just saying you're wrong. I said there were no wrong answers. I am Bill. Oh my God.
I turned everyone into Bill. I love it.
I can't wait for Bill to listen to this one. Yeah. Anyways, I said custom drinkware versus remote item. I would like opt for more of a desk item for something to make their work from home setup a little bit more fun and enjoyable for them. So I argued that was the perfect pair. The next one, merch kit and onboarding.
Oh, perfect pair.
Perfect pair. That one's an obvious one.
It is, but again, you can do a merch kit shittily. Obviously, like again, back to what you're talking about is where are they working? Can you create a merch kit that actually goes to where they what they do? Like if you're onboarding a manufacturing employee, well, they're going to want different things in their merch kit. So I love the idea of doing a merch kit. A well thought out, well curated merch kit for onboarding, I do think is perfect. I just always want to recommend that you think about what they're going to be doing.
That's smart. And you could almost even get a lot of the supplies in and then make them as you get them kind of thing. And like have the boxes, the custom boxes and stuff ready to go that you fill as you get employees. So that's smart. Seasonal promos. So like pumpkin spice, things like that. And branded giveaways.
Okay. Give me your take because I'm not sure I understand.
Ironically, I think AI totally helped me with some of these, just so I'm candid about this. I had mixed emotions about this one because there's one piece of me that's like, heck yeah, you're telling me like I could get like a pumpkin spice and like tie in work somehow, like super fun. But in the same token, you could totally argue that like it's seasonal, people won't be using it year round. They might only use it for the season and toss it afterwards.
So here's how I would tie it. Okay, now that I understand what you're saying, it just took me a minute. Okay, so I would say perfect pair if you tie it around quarterly appreciation. So if you're doing quarterly appreciation for your team or quarterly appreciation for your best clients, tying it to something seasonal shows that you are with the trends that are going on in the world, and and it's super thoughtful. And now all of a sudden it shows that you understand what's going on outside of whatever it is that you do.
Okay, cool. And then you could almost tie it in to not feel like just a work thing and it's a life thing kind of thing. I kind of like that. Okay. Last one. And I do have a strong opinion, of course. Gen Z marketing and stress balls.
Okay. So I don't love to do sweeping generalizations about generations.
Well, we are right now.
But not always the best tie-in.
So whoever's listening to that in their headphones is like, good Lord, girl, I'm going to turn my volume down. Wrong.
I don't know that I was wrong. I think I agree with what...
No, not you. I mean, Gen Z marketing and stress balls are just not it. And I think I've said this in 12 different episodes, so I probably shouldn't have ended on that one. But I vote that one is very, very wrong. So that was our fun little quick game of perfect pair.
Yeah. So, Jade is really into doing things a little bit outside of the box. So there's nothing wrong with writing instruments. They're good, but just be thoughtful about them. But stress balls are not something that she loves. They're not sustainable. They are bad for the environment. And in some ways, they can be a little bit lazy. So I get it.
Yeah. Instead, you could do so many fun things.
Yeah. Okay. So you didn't like that. Got it.
I don't like that one. Even a pen would be better.
Yeah. You don't want me to give you stress balls for Christmas. Got it.
I'll throw them back at you.
Yeah. And that'd be fun.
All right. Topic number 2, I think you're going to lead the way on.
So we'll make this fairly quick. This is, as Jade kind of mentioned, this is going to drop on September the 5th.
Nope, you didn't actually say that we're going to talk about the book.
I understand. I'm setting the stage that this podcast is going to drop on the 5th. And so we were debating whether or not to have this topic next week or this week. And the problem with doing it next week is then the week will be mostly over. So I have a new book coming out, and it's called Target for Talent. And next week, as it drops, so as you listen to this, the following Monday, the 8th through the 12th, you'll be able to get a free copy of it on Kindle on Amazon. And so we wanted to just kind of let listeners of the podcast know, if you go there, you can get it for free. And I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. It's kind of the continuation of my book, Hit the Target, which Target is an acronym for entrepreneurs and marketers to try and keep them on track, to make sure that they're targeting the right kind of customer, building their list, doing social media right, creating sales that matter, and then building lasting fans. And so what I figured out, we work with marketing folks and HR folks at Hasseman Marketing. You know that. I know you work with a lot of HR folks. And what I realized is that the Target framework works for HR too, right? And so that's kind of where the concept came from. The first one was a parable where I talk about Michael Mark, who was about to lose everything, and then is introduced to Charles, who teaches him the Target marketing framework. Target for Talent, the new book, is a continuation of the story. It's 7 years later, and Michael becomes the mentor. And so I'm excited about it.
So talk to me a little bit. I don't know that you've gotten any feedback, very much feedback on this book, obviously, since it hasn't actually dropped in. You've given it to a select few people, but I know you got a bunch of feedback on the first book. So what kind of feedback did you get? And is that why you wanted to write this one, or?
Yeah, no, great question. So two things. Number one, the feedback on the first book was really, really good. And I think one of the reasons is, it's important to have a framework to kind of keep you on track. But because it was written as a parable, it was really easy to read. And I think people remember stories, right? Mm-hmm. Like there's studies that say that facts and tactics tend to highlight two parts of the brain, whereas stories will highlight like all four. And so the feedback I got on the story was really good. So I wanted to keep the concept of the parable going. Mm-hmm. And so that's one of the things. The feedback, what I did was I sent it to several people, quite a few people in the HR and leadership space that have done hiring. And the feedback from HR consultants and HR folks has been really positive so far. So like I said, I'm really excited. The way that we always do it is obviously love for you to buy copies of the book. But we do it's a Kindle version for free because we just want to spread the word, and I want as many people to get access to it as possible. And then obviously we're looking for reviews, because reviews are sort of the fuel that kind of spreads the fire. And so, yeah, I'm excited about it. If anybody has questions, I'm happy to chat about it. But as this drops, I will tell you the 8th through the 12th, be prepared for a whole lot of Kirby. And I'm sorry in advance. It's launch week is launch week. We do a lot. You're going to get emails. You're going to get Facebook. It's here I come. So sorry in advance.
I'm excited about it. And if you can hear the lawnmower next door, I do apologize because it is loud as can be currently. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for the book. I keep joking that I need to have like a little Kirby spot. I have all my authors organized on my bookshelves, and I just need my little Kirby written books, and I need to like label it. Books my dad wrote that I haven't read yet.
That hurts me on the inside, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. That's what you get. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'm excited for it to come out, and I'm excited. I haven't read it myself, if you want the truth. So I'm excited to read it myself. So, because I did read the first one. I get credit for that, at least.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I didn't make you write a book report or anything like that.
So no, not this time. I'm not going to this time either, just so we're clear. Okay.
All right.
Perfect. On to the next one. I thought we'd just keep it light. I know it's not been that much crazy this week, but I thought we'd just keep it kind of fun. I thought we'd just kind of talk about the TV shows we're kind of loving or looking forward to coming, or anything like just TV shows you're absolutely loving right now. I'm going to let you go first.
I am very, very excited that football season has started.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going to go with it.
Yeah, I'm very excited that football season has started. I was at a college football game this weekend, and that was fun. I've decided I like watching football on TV a little bit. Like it's a great vibe, great electric atmosphere, but it's a lot of people. I live in a small rural area on purpose. And so, but I'm really excited to both for college football and for NFL. My wife is much less so excited.
I just realized I'm going to be staying at your house and football season's going to be on. Ugh.
Football season is going to be on.
Yeah, football season. Sports ball.
Yeah.
I hate it when sports ball's on.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky to have a husband who doesn't watch football.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to Ohio, babe.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So anyway, that is one thing. I have another one, but I'm curious to know what you're looking forward to or what you're watching.
Again, remember when I said it would come back again, that Wednesday is important? It's come back in all three topics. Okay. I'm watching the show Wednesday. Okay. So as you might expect, the rest of season 2 is being released today, Wednesday the 3rd. And so John and I have been literally waiting because they put out like half of season 2 and ended it on one of the cliffhanger episodes. And so we've been like, we watched it too soon. Where's the new episode? So we are very excited, frankly, to sit down tonight, most likely, and eat dinner with the TV on because we're excited for that show. So that's my big one.
I'm curious, and I'd be curious to hear what the audience thinks about this too. In this world of streaming, I think it's fascinating that for my whole life, if you like the show, the next episode came out when the next episode came out, and that's, there were commercials and it was what it was. Then for a while, it was like, hey, we dropped the new season of Cobra Kai or whatever it was. And it was like, here's the whole season, right? Mm-hmm. And now they've completely reverted. It feels like when like Reacher or any of those come out, it's like week at a time. And I like, how do you feel about that?
I hate it because I want to just be able to sit down and watch it. But to the same, like I could almost argue the opposite because sometimes it is good to stretch it out because then I get to appreciate Wednesday for like we probably would have finished it in one sitting and then forgotten about it. And now I feel like I've enjoyed it like a week longer than I probably would have. And I've, other people have waited for season 2. We just started watching it. But also it's smart because it builds up hype around the show and it builds up their marketing. All I can see right now again, they're listening, is Wednesday ads. Wednesday ads are my entire everything right now. And so clearly it helps with the marketing of the show and things like that. I do think it just helps to build hype when they're like, find out what happens after this giant cliffhanger they just left you on. So
yeah, it's funny. I think that's exactly right. I think it does build hype and I think it does get people talking about it. So I agree. I always look at it as like, oh, so I have to keep my subscription. Like for me, it's dollars and cents. Like
that's a good point.
Yeah, if there's a certain show I want to see, I could, and I'm not this person, but I could log in, get it for a month,
7-day trial,
and then be out. I just don't sit on my couch nearly enough to do that. Like that's if you and this about me, I think you'll back me up on this. If you are a person who's listening to this and you're like, what show you need to watch, Kirby? Breaking Bad. It's the best thing. And I'll be like, I'm probably not going to. Like, I just,
because it's 20-some seasons.
Well, yeah, that's a great point. But it's just like, I really struggle to get into anything for any extended period of time. There's like 3 shows.
Okay, so is that your other one? Is your other one that you've? So
the other one is that Ted Lasso season 4.
That's the one I was rolling my eyes for earlier.
Yeah, it's coming. I think it's being shot right now. So I don't know when it's being released. And I am both super excited, but also incredibly apprehensive about a season 4. I'm sure they'll do it justice because it's, the writers are really good and stuff like that. But, and I'll be honest with you, anytime a new Reacher series comes out, I'm going to be excited about that too. That's about it. That's about it. Reacher and Ted Lasso are about it. Even like I liked Cobra Kai for a long time, but even that I didn't watch the end because I'm just like, okay, we're good. Yeah. So, any other ones for you?
Honestly, that's really the only one. So what's funny though is that we downloaded Netflix because there was one. I forget what it was. There was one we wanted to watch, and then I watch Heartland a lot. Mom watches that one too. And Heartland came out with a new season, and so I told John, I was like, we'll just get Netflix for like a month or 2 and then we'll cancel it because we try and swap them out. Like if I have Netflix, I try and cancel HBO for like 6 months, and we kind of just do what we're feeling. I haven't canceled any others. I just added Netflix because I told John, I was like, it'll be like 1 or 2 months. The issue is that I hadn't watched Heartland in so long that I was like, well, let me just rewatch it. And I love a comfort show because you're saying like you don't sit down. I throw it on while I'm cleaning and while I'm doing chores and stuff because I've already seen most of the episodes.
Yeah.
And so like it can play in the background. I already know what happens. And I love it because then when I need like a minute of like tiredness, then I can take it, but then I don't have to kind of thing. So that one's one of my favorites, but you know.
And see, that's how I feel about football.
Fair. That's fair.
That's how I feel.
The issue is that if you're watching football and I'm home and then you to get excited about an episode and then Maverick starts barking at the football players, it's way more of a thing for you have to deal with that again. It just dawned upon me. I hope everybody listening knows that my dog watches TV intently. My dog watches that TV and he hates football. He barks at them the whole time.
Yeah. We may have to rethink you staying.
You should have opened up the cottage. It's Mom's fault. Yes. Anyway.
Okay. All right. So
all right.
Ruined football season. That's great.
I'm really good at that. Sports. Okay. Next is our product. Shot collars exist. We'll be fine. Yeah. Next is our product of the week. I'm excited for this one. They sent this to me with my Branding Bestie logo on it, so I'm a little bit biased. I'm extra excited about this one. But Hirsch, one of our suppliers, reached out to me to do a kind of partnership collab, and this is for a kit, which I think is nice, especially around. That was probably loud. Year-end timing. And first of all, the bag, if you're watching, the bag turned out super duper cute. So it comes with the bag and then this little strap pack, which I think this is super interesting because this just Velcros on. You can move that from bag to bag, whatever you need. And obviously it can hold your keys and whatever else. It actually holds my phone. These two both have recycled materials in them, so it's got that eco part of it, which is really, really nice. We've got the Patriot water bottle that comes in this kit, which if you know the Patriot brand, they give back to U.S. troops and building homes for them. So that one's really cool. And then it also comes with this charger, and I forget what the eco benefit of this one is. I think it's made of recycled material, but it's really sleek looking. It's really nice, and it's got like the really cool display right on the front screen to tell you the battery and stuff like that. And I feel like portable chargers you could never have enough of. So at 12-piece minimum, less than $200, I just feel like this is such a good one around this time of year.
Yeah, as when you think of this kind of thing, you think we've talked about starting to think about year-end gifts is now is the time. And so while you are probably not handing out this whole kit at a trade show, giving this to your top clients will keep you in front of them.
Wowing them.
Yeah, exactly.
They're so cool. Like I love every single imprint that they did. I love that I now have some merch with the Branding Bestie logo on it, so I'm a little biased there. But that's it. Is I'm excited about my brand, and now I'm excited that I have merch with it on it. So it's a good way to get
exactly how your clients are going to feel. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, cool. That's a great product of the week. I appreciate that, Jade. That's good stuff. And thanks, Hirsch, for partnering with us on that. Each week we do a shout out. Our goal is to push out just some good into the world, and we love doing that. And gosh, there's a lot out there. If you have somebody that's doing some good work or an organization you want us to give a shout out to, please mention it in the comments, message us, whatever. We would love to do that. This week, our shout out goes to a client. It's Westview Healthy Living, which is an organization in Worcester, Ohio. Several of our team members went to one of their golf outings or their big golf outing last week. They've done it for a couple of years. And one of their what I liked about this, guys, is they did the golf outing as a traditional golf outing. But they told us at the beginning that one of the things that they wanted to do was to specifically raise money for their Dream On program. And it's for residents of Westview Healthy Living that want to do something. They want to have an experience. Think sort of the Make-A-Wish concept, but it's like, okay, I want to go to a baseball game one more time. I want to do this. I want to do that. And they raised by the time we left, and I think they raised more than this, but they'd raised more than $10,000 at that one event for those experiences. And I just love it when we are able to pair fundraising and merch and doing good in the universe. And Westview's a cool company. And so I thought that was to be able to be a tiny part of donating for that and creating that experience. It was fun. And then I also got to play golf on a Friday instead.
As you say, it left an impact on you too, which I think the way that they did that is really, really cool. So
Yeah.
Like
All right. Well, cool stuff. This is good. As Jade said, I think we did a little bit of a lighter piece this time, and lighter topics. And sometimes in this world, we need some of that. So, Jade, thanks for leading the way on that. As I mentioned during the podcast, the new book is coming out next week. It's called Target for Talent. We're going to be doing all kinds of things, but you can get it for free on the Kindle from the 8th to the 12th. So I'll be sending out emails, and if you know me, I will be promoting it. So I appreciate your support on doing that. So, Jade.
And one more reminder that our show is coming up on September 23rd from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at New Point Community Church. If you haven't registered, you are still welcome to register, just to let us know that you're coming at show.hassemanmarketing.com.
Well, that's going to wrap up this episode. I appreciate everybody listening in. Let us know what show you're looking forward to. I mean, I'm sure it's football, obviously, but if it's other than that, please let us know in the comments. Thanks, everybody.
See you. Bye.